beautiful yogis and yoginis. Welcome to this kids yoga class with Ange. Today we're going to start in a seated position. We're going to start with something called a bunny breath. So I want you all to bring your hands to your heart and we can greet each other by saying Namaste. The goodness in me sees and honors the goodness in all of you. Okay, so bring your hands to your heart. We're going to begin by just relaxing our shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears and that you've got a nice straight back, pretending like a golden thread is going through your spine all the way to the sky. Okay, and then I want you to drop your hands to your knees. And then our bunny breath is a breath where we take a deep breath in and then out and we go like a bunny. Okay, so that brings lots of energy into our body and brings vitality, which is energy. Okay, so we're going to do that so that we can get ready to go on a night game drive into the Kruger Park or any park that you would like to go to. Okay, so we need energy for that. So when you guys are ready, relax your shoulders and then take your first deep breath in and then out. Just like a bunny. Well done. Breathe in and out. And then all the way in and out. Beautiful. And then you can open your eyes when you're ready. And we are going to jump up into a standing position and we are going to fly to the Kruger Park. From wherever you are in the world, you are going to get in an airplane and we're going to begin to fly to the Kruger Park or to any park that you know of that is your favorite park, okay, where we can see wild animals. How exciting. Okay, so what I want you to do is get in your airplane and put those wings out and then take your one leg back and then we are going to try and get our balance. Don't worry if you fall, that is all part of the fun. And then we're going to sway our airplane wings and we're going to fly all the way. You can make your fun airplane sounds. And then twist your arms from side to side so that we're flying in the right direction. You don't want to go in the wrong direction. And then if you begin to fall, just tap your toe down like this. Okay, so just have fun with it and fly all the way to your favorite game park that you would like to go see wildlife at. And then you're going to swap sides. Make sure you're swapping legs and open up those beautiful wings and then you're going to fly. Make sure that you're going in the right direction. Woo. And then don't forget to tap your toe if you're falling down. Don't give up. Hold that beautiful balance. If you fall, just tap your toe and come back up. Tap toe and come back up. Okay, well done. Woo, we're almost there. We're almost at the game park. And land. Woo. Okay, land at the game park. And what I want you to do is jump out of the airplane and we're going to greet the beautiful sun that we can see at this amazing game farm that we're at today. Okay, so bring your feet to the front of your mat. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to say hello sun and fall over, touch your toes, bend your knees if you need to and then take a deep breath in again and take your one leg back into your high runner's lunge with your knee down and open up your heart and give me a great big cheese and feel super excited to be at the game park today. Okay, then take your other leg back into strong planks and then knees down, chest down, chin down and then you're going to glide forward up into baby cobra and then you're going to breathe in and then say and then tuck your toes all the way into downward doggy and then walk it out while we're still getting some movement in our bodies and then walk and say whoop, 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 whoop. Walk your feet to your hands and deep breath in and relax. Beautiful. Now we're going to do it on the other side. So if you took your one leg back, you're going to take the other leg back this time. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in and fold over, touch your toes. Oh, I'm about to say hello to the sun. Okay, breathe in, say hello sun. Fold over, touch your toes. Take your other leg back. Put your knee down, open up your heart, and give me a great big cheese. And then take your other leg back into strong plank. Then knees down, chest down, chin down, up into baby cobra. And then breathe in and out. Tuck your toes and all the way up into downward doggy. Okay, walk your feet if you need to. And let's go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Walk your feet to your hands. Roll up, deep breath in. And say, hello, sun. And relax. And I have a very, very scary little cheetah with me in the game park today. Okay, so when you guys are ready, we are going to jump into our game car where we're going to go for a game drive today, okay? And this one is a night game drive. I don't know if you guys have ever been on a game drive before at night time, but this one is going to be at night time. So we've got to wait for the moon to come up, okay? So what we're going to do to get prepared for this is to put our warm jackets on, our shoes and our socks, our long pants, because it gets very chilly at night on the game farm. Okay, so when you guys are ready, you're going to get your socks out of your cupboard. Okay, get your socks and get them from this side, and then you're going to put them on your foot. Try balance on the one foot and then on the other foot. Okay, make sure that you've got nice warm pants on. So let's bend over and then put them up. Oh, pull, 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 pull. Jump, 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 jump. Make sure your pants are on. Okay, and then we're going to get our jacket. Put your one arm in. Whoop. Other arm in. Whoop. And then we're going to zip it up. Whoop. And even if you want, you can put a little beanie on and a hat over that. Okay, just so we get nice and warm. And then don't forget your shoes as well. Okay, let's balance again on the one leg. Put your shoe on. And then on the other leg. And then tie your shoelace. And then tie it on the other side. Beautiful. And now we are ready to go for our night game drive. Okay, I can see that the moon is up already. So I want you to go and make a beautiful shape like a crescent moon. Stretching our bodies to the one side. So hold your wrist with your hand. And then stretch to the one side. And then breathe in. Come to the middle. And then stretch to the other side. Making a beautiful crescent moon. Okay, now we are ready to go for our night game drive. Okay, what I want you guys to do is to jump in your game car. There'll be someone driving for you, or maybe you guys can be the driver today. Okay, so I want you to be in your game car, and you're going to go to the back of your mat, and then you're going to hold the steering wheel, and we are going to go forward like this with our little buttons, moving forward like this as we drive around. Okay, so I'm going to show you from this side. It's going to go like this. Okay, and let me hear your amazing sounds that your game car is making. Okay, so you guys make up some cool sounds. Let's see how it goes. Careful that all the bumps. Go over the bumps. Boom. Okay, and then we're going to go and move your bottoms and move your arms. Let's go. We're going all the way around the game farm. What can you guys see? Let's go backwards. I think I saw something. Go backwards. All the way back. Oh my goodness, I think I saw a lizard. The lizard needs to move out the road for us, otherwise we're going to squash it. Okay, so I want you guys to quickly become the lizard so we can move out the way. You're going to go onto your hands. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Put your legs out. And then we're going to walk out the road as the lizard. So you're in your high plank, and we're going to walk around. So you're going to go from one side to the other. Make sure that you are tucking your belly in so that you're working on your tummy muscles as well. So you can walk around your whole house if you like this at the end of the class. And then you're going to come back. Make sure that you're using those belly muscles and your shoulder muscles as well, okay? But I don't think we're out the way just yet. So let's go back into our lizard pose. And then if you're doing this with your friends and family at home, you guys can walk from one side and then walk to the other side. And then walk from one side and to the other side. Okay, are you feeling those muscles working? I hope you are, because I can feel mine. Okay, so now that the lizard has gone, it needs to climb all the way up the tree. So we need to give it a nice, beautiful tree to climb up to, okay? So, I want you guys to come back to a standing position. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And out. Beautiful. So breathing helps you to balance as much as you need to. Just keep on breathing, okay? And stare at a spot on the floor. And then you're going to put your foot up to wherever is comfortable. You can put it above your knee. Try not to put it on top of your knee because that will hurt your knee, okay? And then you can also put it just underneath your knee, or you can put your toe down onto the ground to help you to balance. So that is what I'm going to do today, just maybe a little bit above, okay? And then you're going to make this beautiful tree that we can see. The lizard is going to climb up this tree so that it is safe and out of the road so we can go on our game drive. Okay, so let's see you make these beautiful trees. Open up your branches. Let's see beautiful big branches so you can go around, make some more branches, and then even more. Going round and round and round with your arms. See if you can balance while moving your arms like this as your tree is swaying in the wind. In this beautiful game farm that we're at, maybe the Kruger National Park, where we can see all this wildlife. Okay, keep flowing and then put your one foot down, and then you're going to bring your other foot up. So whatever we do on the one side, we do on the other side. Okay, we're going to make another beautiful tree. Make sure that you're squeezing your bellies so that you are balancing, that you're breathing, and you're going to open up your tree. This time I'm going to make myself a beautiful tall tree stretching all the way up. And I'm going to just gently sway in the wind. And breathe. Make sure you're breathing. And then I'm going to come all the way down. And now the lizard is so safe and comfortable in the tree. We don't have to worry about squashing it anymore, okay? And then what I want you guys to do is try and think of a nice little birdie that makes a sound like this. In the wild, and it's got very big eyes, and it can turn its head all the way, almost all the way around. Okay, can you guys think of what that is? So I'm going to give you a second to think, and you can tell moms and dads what it is. And then while we're thinking about that, we're going to come into this pose. Maybe it will help you remember what it is. Okay, so we're going to go into a chair position. Take your one leg over, and you're going to just rest it on the floor that side. You can try tuck it if you want, but I'm going to rest mine. You're going to open up your arms, and then you're going to take the one arm underneath and the one arm on top. And then you're going to make your big eyes. And then who knows what that bird is called? Okay, it's called an owl. So we're going to make our big owl eyes, and we're going to turn our head all the way. So we are sitting on our tree now, on the perch of our tree, on the branch of the tree, and we're going to look all the way around and see what animals we can see. Make your big eyes, and then we're going to come out of this pose, and we've got to look on that side for what animals we can see. So you're going to bring your one foot down, the other one that was not down. Okay, so you're going to keep the one that was not down, you're going to put it down now, and lift the other one and put it onto the mat this side. Okay, then you're going to breathe in. You're going to do it this way so you can see. You can tuck your toes if you want underneath, like that. Or you can just rest it onto the mat. And then whatever arm was underneath is now going to go on top. Okay, and then you're going to squeeze forward and make your big owl eyes. I want to see your owl eyes. And then we're going to turn our heads as far as we can, and we're going to look for all the animals while we're up in the tree as the owl. Okay, you can make your owl sounds if you want to. We're going to look all the way around, make those big eyes. and just sitting nicely on your tree. Isn't this so cool that we can look at the whole of the Kruger Park from our tree over here? Okay, then when you're ready, you're gonna come out of the pose and relax. Woo, I can feel the burn in my legs. I hope you're working those out nicely. Okay, then when you guys are ready, we're gonna come all the way back down from our tree and we're gonna get back in our game drive car, okay, into this beautiful big Land Rover. And then we're gonna keep on going. So I want you to go onto your heels like this. We're gonna drive our car all the way over the bumps. Oh my goodness, stop. I think I can see a leopard. Oh my word. Okay guys, just be nice and quiet. We must be very careful of the leopard. Okay, so we're gonna become the leopards now. And the leopard is gonna be stalking its prey. All right, so you're gonna go onto your knees and onto your hands. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders. And we're gonna be very quiet leopards as we're stalking the prey. Okay, we're gonna stalk a zebra. All right, so you're gonna take your one hand out and then the opposite leg out. Okay, and then you're gonna walk it slowly. You're gonna bring them in. And then you're gonna go opposite hand, opposite leg. And then bring it in. And then opposite hand, opposite leg, and bring it in. Okay, let me show you from this side. So we're gonna go opposite hand, opposite leg, bring it in. Opposite hand, opposite leg, bring it in. And we're gonna walk like this. And make sure that you're tucking in your belly. See if you can balance nicely. Okay, and we're gonna keep on going nice and quiet. You can even purr like a leopard. Okay, keep going. Don't give up. Keep balancing, tuck in your tummies. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Okay, and then come to a still position because I think I can see the zebra. And then you're gonna hide in the grass like this. You can go all the way down, coming to a relaxed child's pose as we look through the grass at the leopard. At the zebra. Okay, ready? Just take some deep breaths here. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna start stalking, or we've already seen stalking the zebra, but we must be very quiet. And then we're gonna go fast, and see if we can get the zebra. I think the zebra is gonna run away though, okay? So, when you're ready, we're gonna go a little bit faster. Opposite hand, opposite leg, let's go. Go faster, and faster, and faster. Make sure you're tucking in your tummies. Quicker, 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 and quicker, and as fast as you can go, as quick as you can go. Keep going, and leap onto the zebra if you can catch it. Oh my goodness, my zebra ran away. Oh wow. Uh-oh. Okay, quickly we're gonna be the zebras that are running away. I want you to open up your legs, open up your hands, and then you're gonna twist because we are running as fast as we can from the leopard. Twist, twist, twist. Go through the grass, twisting, twisting, twisting. Make sure that you're running away from the leopard. And then we're gonna come to a safe place in the grass and we're hiding from the leopard. And the leopard goes and it didn't catch us. Aren't we so lucky, hey? Whew. That was a little bit scary, but I'm so glad that the leopard is safe and that the zebra is safe as well. Okay, and while we're sitting in the grass over here, I think I can see a very, very slithery snake. Okay, so we're gonna become these slithery snakes, but this time we are gonna try go up the tree. These slithery snakes are gonna go all the way up the tree so that it can go for a little sleep in the top of the tree. Okay, so I want you guys to make sure that you are got nice warm shoulders. So I want you to roll your shoulder all the way like this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other shoulder as well. You're gonna swing your arm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got nice warm shoulders. So let's roll them backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then roll them forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. And shake it out. We're getting ready to go and slither up our tree. All right. So you guys are going to make sure that you have a wall behind you. If you don't have a wall now, that's fine. You can practice it after the class. Okay. So I want you to start to walk backwards up the wall like you're the slithery snake. Okay, so you're going to make sure that your hands are planted nicely onto the ground, and you're going to walk up the wall. Okay, so all the way from the bottom, and walk, walk, walk. And you're going to hold here for as long as you guys can. Breathing. And then what I want you to do is also practice this as much as you can so that we get nice strong shoulders so that we can start to begin to practice our handstands, okay? So keep doing that, slithering up the tree at home, and then hold it as long as you can, and you can even have competitions with your mom and dad and brothers and sisters, okay? Cool. So now come down the wall if you're still doing a handstand on the wall, and we're gonna get back into our car, into our Land Rover, and we're gonna take a ride all the way back home because we need to go to bed now. It's very late, and the moon is shining so bright, and all the animals are going to sleep as well, okay? So get back in your car, and then we're gonna make a big trip, maybe back to our campsite where we're staying at the Kruger Park. And let's reverse a little bit into the campsite, and then you're gonna run off into your bed, and you're gonna just come and lie down inside your tent, okay? And then I want you guys to squeeze your fingers and your toes as tight as you can. Squeeze, 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 and then you're gonna drop them. And then one more, squeeze your legs and your bum and your arms and your tummy. Squeeze, 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 and drop. And then one more time, squeeze everything, and this time also squeeze your face. Squeeze, 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 and drop. Beautiful, well done. Okay, and then you're gonna bring your feet or your knees into your chest, and you're gonna rock all the way to the one side, so we're stretching out the back. And then you're going to rock it all the way to the other side to stretch out the back as well. Okay, beautiful. Then you're going to bring them back to center, and you're going to lay yourself out like a beautiful star. And you're going to imagine yourself lying in your tent, and above your tent are all these magical stars and the moon, and you can hear all the sounds of the animals that you saw and of the Kruger Park. Okay, so you guys are going to just keep lying down while I talk to you, and you're going to just start to imagine that the light of the moon is shining through your tent, and it is making you feel so safe and comfortable and happy. And you can just take a few deep breaths here and completely let go of everything. And then you're going to bring your knees into your chest, rock from side to side, and then flop over onto the one side, pushing yourself up into a seated position. And you're going to bring your hands to your heart, open your eyes if they're not open yet. And we're going to look at our family and our brothers and sisters and the camera, and I'm going to look at you, and then we're all going to say namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining Teacher Ange on this amazing wildlife adventure. It was so much fun, and I will see you guys next week. Love you lots.